Looking good, looking good. That's how I like to see it. Chaos963, doing it to you in 3D, groovy, I dig me. Coming to you live, straight from the mothership. The mothership happens to be inside my studio right now, and got a little word for you. Coming late, so I'm late, but it is what it is. I get to you as soon as I can, and here to make it happen. Let me get over here, and I'm gonna turn this AC off right quick. Let me do that. One second. One second. One second. All right. I'd like to share with you. Got my Facebook channel up there, right there for you to see. Chaos963. All the information right down there below where you can get at me. Let me know what you're feeling, how you feeling. Listen, I'm going to keep coming at you. Got this bad boy hitting and sticking like Popeye's chicken because it's all about the win. All about the win. Been keeping my finger on the pulse, seeing a lot of things going on, and seeing a lot of different reactions to the things going on. And just shaking my head, man. I'm like, really, you know? And I'm shaking my head because I'm wondering, you know, what folk believe. I know a lot of folk, they believe that you know, this is going to be what it is, and they live in straight fear, you know, because they say no matter what, you know, if old boy get in, it's this, if old boy get in, the other, it's that, and we got the plagues over here, and the police doing it, this and that and other. Again, I don't wax political, because I know that as far as me and my house, you know, we runs this here, man. You run that there. And it's incumbent upon you to understand that, move in that power, and run that. Call those things that are not as though they are. That's what you got to do. They might be falling on your left, 1,000 will fall at your left, 10,000 at your right, it said, but none will come nigh me. Yeah, I don't know what y'all into it, you're reading what you understand, but I'm seeing that folk really just taking a licking. And I'm like, why? You know. But I'm encouraged, thankful, man, that I had the opportunity to do what I do, get what I got. You know, I had to go through it. I paid some dues for real. You know, folk that know a fellow know I had to go on that sabbatical, and that was some serious stuff. You know, one point I had 10 calendars, 10 straight. You know, but like Nietzsche said, you know, what won't kill me only make me stronger. That's all I did, man. I got stronger, and as I go through this stuff, I get stronger. I like in the word it talking about that the angels wax strong in battle. As they in battle, they get stronger. You should be, as you in battle, you should get stronger. As you fighting warfare spiritual, you should get stronger. You should increase your knowledge, increase your strength, increase your understanding, increase your position, man. This is about to win. It ain't about to lose. A lot of folks is just looking for a safe place to fall. Well, if this happening, I'll do that. What? No. You running this. It's the chess game, people. You need to be maneuvering him into the position for your victory, not allowing him to maneuver you into position for his victory. That's what this is about. Oh boy, the story about the cat was in the fight, and I'm gonna quote it wrong, I'm sure, but dude had him, and he had him on the ground, was punching him all in his head down, and he looked at his partner and said, I got him just where I want him. I got him just where I want him. Man, that should be our attitude for real. We got this cat just where we want him, all of them, because it said we win. We win. Head and not to tail, above and not beneath. Looking for my little hanky. Here we go. Yes, sir. Whew. All righty then. As I said, the house cleaning, but I mean unclean house. You know, you see what's down here, man. Get at a fella, support a fella. You know, bless me to be blessed. And that's how it works, you know. Give and it shall be given unto you. And all them shells is loaded. it shall be given on you. Good measure, pressed down, shaken together, running over. That's what it's about. Catch a love an opportunity to give. For real, for real. I've been doing it since I was a kid. I love that old smells good on my hankies, man. Yes, sir. Working on this song, man. I'm gonna have me a theme song coming up real soon here. Yeah, that's what's up. That's what's up. And so be able to share with you on that level, that's for sure more my zone right there. And so that's what I'm gonna be doing right now. Some original stuff. I'm gonna do some cover stuff and just put it up there too. As always, I'll have open invitation. If Cat wanna come on my platform, you welcome, man. And you ain't got to agree with me to come on either. Just come on, man. I ain't scared. Come on up in here. We'll see what. That's what make it work. Everybody thought the same was about the same, and we all try to be the same. It's kind of boring. So yeah, I'm not worried about what you might bring in. If you can change my position, you's a bad dude for real. You for real, for real. So then, like I said, if you want to come on, give me a holler. We got the Chaos963.com. Go over there. I was working on that today, cleaning up that platform, so that'll work for Cat. We got some great stuff over there you can purchase, and again, help us help you, and also get a little reward in the meantime. And so, do that, man. It's interesting because I told you I had a youth center, ran it for about 8 years in Denver, right off Colfax. And we got to doing some things, selling some shoes and whatnot, so that we could support the center. Because folks in them situations, the particular area we was in was, wasn't so much the area, but the people we was helping and reaching out to, they, was kind of plighted. And so we decided that we was gonna start, doing some things to try to generate some capital, and we did, man. And one of the last ventures that we worked on before we closed, we were starting to buy some shoes, and we was getting some shoes wholesale and selling them out the shop. And it was interesting, man, because we had just what everybody else had, was selling it for less than everybody else. We keep our stuff, as inexpensive as we could. We get the volume. We'll hit them for volume, And man, folk used to come out, oh man, woo, I don't know about all this here, man. Where y'all getting it? Man, I can go down to the mall and get it. I'm like, man, are y'all crazy? We up in the hood trying to do it. And again, it was, I don't know if you know Denver, probably you don't. If you do, Colfax is kind of in the hood, but it ain't in the hood. It's almost like you cross one side one way, and on the other side it's another way. But that was then. I don't know how it's really represented now. I'm pretty sure it's pretty much the same. But we was putting into the community, and so it wasn't like we was trying to fleece the flock. Cat gave and put in us. We put in the community. We was giving away bread and food and clothes. Man, we was doing the thing, man. And I'll never forget how I had to re-educate, retrain folk. Man, y'all coming up here now. We come up in here to help, man, and that's all there's to it. That was my mission by design. That's what I was doing. I'm in here to feed the flock, to strengthen, to shore up the people, my people that needed that, and was hard pressed to get my people. Our people, man, we need some to re-educate, and whether you know it or not, man, the brainwash is real, and there's a lot of folk. If a shoe fit, wear it. If it don't trip. But folks is brainwashed, man. Brainwash. I hear this white supremacy, man. I'm probably more worried about my people that are white supremacists than the white supremacists. I'm telling you, man, I remember before I went up in the belly of the beast for my little sabbatical. It'd be interesting because there was times we have to be going back and forth to court and whatnot, and they had a few black judges, And let me tell you, brothers knew be petitioning the gods not to get one of the black judges, because they felt like they had to make an example out of us when we went before them. And it was crazy. You two are receiving enough information. Well, you better do something, because I don't know what to tell you two. I've been working with these cats on this internet, and I'm not dismayed, disturbed, or depressed, or nothing about it. It'll be what it's supposed to be when it's supposed to be that. So getting the signal, I'm happy for you. But we would we would be worried about going in front of some black judges, because we knew, man, this cat, he's gonna really try to make an example out of it. It was like the old, the house Negro thing, man. So here we was right there in the hood, right in the community, man, doing all we knew to do. I mean, doing it, and it needed it. It needed it bad, because the powers that be wasn't coming nowhere in the hood to do nothing. Matter of fact, as I got more entrenched into what I was doing, because I had 501c3 and all that old stuff, so I was trying to get up on some of these grants and stuff that they was giving away, and just had my finger on the pulse trying to get with it. Well, I come to learn, man, that not only was they really not trying to help people in the hood, but they was taking the little bit that was being given to the folks in the hood. They would get grants and be allocated for the hood. They wouldn't even let people know about them. So you wouldn't be able to apply for the grant in a timely fashion. So by the time the grant money come up, nobody had applied, and they said, well, since nobody applied, we're going to put this grant over here in Cherry Creek, which is a real predominantly white area that don't need no money. But no wonder they don't need no money. That's getting all our money too. And it was just insane, man, the stuff going on. But when I start seeing that and learning it and really understanding it, it didn't do nothing but pump me up. I'm really finna get busy now. But it was tragic to see that. And at that time, we had a black mayor, man. And I used to go and do something, man. He used to kind of hate to see me coming, because I'd go in there and I'd be like, hey, man, what's up with this for real, And then well, man, the money was, and then nobody had really applied. And when we got some applications, it was too late. I'm like, oh, man, this is cold game y'all running here. But nonetheless, it's game they're running. Saying all that to say, as I started to say, it's all about a lot of folks are still caught up in that brainwash, thinking that if you do this A, B, C, D, E, F, and G, that at one point, folk gonna turn around and say, you know what, he's a good old boy. He ain't like the other. Man, you better come on, man. You better come on. You really better look around now, because you 45, the Cheetos, he done blew the dog whistle, man, and it, but not like it's nothing to worry about, because again, man, you be a whole lot better off picking you an easier fight than me, because I'm fighting back, and I don't fight fair, and I'm finna call down every spear and every man. Speaking of spears and calling them down, let me pour some libations. And now I ain't supposed to be waxing political, so y'all tell me, don't let me wax political, man. Let's keep off of that. Because I'm above that. I'm touching in some zones and whatnot that they don't understand. They don't get that. So then, having said all that, we're gonna pour some libations. Get the spirits moving, the energy's moving. For my loving mama, Julia Murdo, great woman, Ashe. For my my stepdad, William Frederick, Ashe. For my dad, William, Ashe. For my grandmother, Debbie Lenny, Ashe. For my great-grandmother, Eva Shani, Ashe. Again, Muhammad Ali is my guy, Ashe. I got me a book of some of my guys here I like to try to call up on. And let me pull that up over here, because these cats are bad right here. Bad, bad, bad. He's a bad man, yes, sir. Yes, sir. Woohoo. Yeah, we're going to go with Zerbanda, Ashe. Cristo Negro, Ashe. San Simon, Ashe. El Cristo Rey, Ashe. Francisco de Santareos, Ashe. Mama Chola, Ashe. All the fairies, Ashe. Hercules, Ashe. Malcolm X, Ashe. Fred Sanford, Ashe. I know y'all tripping. Love these cats, love their spirit energy. So then, and all the guys known and unknown, I say, all the spirit family members known and unknown, I say, all your family members known and unknown, I say. So let it be. I'm just starting off light now. It's going to be a time I'm going to be pouring some libation, boy. I'm really juiced up in here. I must need to be juicing it up in here right about now. But that's another story. So again, I hope you're having a good day, having a good week, having a good month, having a good year, having a good life, because it's supposed to be like that. We are the head and not the tail, above and not beneath. Understand, you got powers, things you can move in that supersede all the other stuff going on around you. And that's just the fact. While they crying, oh, pour me another drink, you could be moving into the power of the conscious universe, the collective power of man. That's what you do. That's what you do. You call on your ancestors that are waiting to hear from them. We're talking about the 424 elders that sit around the throne. Man, they just up there chopping it up, waiting for you to call on them so they ain't gonna move hell and high water for you. Yes, they will. Yes, they will. Gonna talk a little bit about that on the day. As always, right now, I'm not gonna be before you long, because I'm about, hitting and sticking, get in, get out. But this I wanted to bring. I just wake up in the morning, be getting it on my plate, and I ain't mad about it. They be serving me up. They serve me, I'm gonna serve you. But something that's important, man, is for you to understand and know that what you believe is paramount, because what you believe will kind of guide your intent, and everything you do when you particularly are petitioning for powers to move on your behalf. You have to do it with intent. When you meditate, with intent. When you pray, with intent. When you do whatever it is you do, you have to do it with the intent. So it all boils down to, well, what do you believe? And I believe totally. I believe that's just the bottom line. I told you the little sabbatical and stuff a cat went on. Well, it started, man, that they wasn't trying to never let me up out of there. They say, here, take this and we'll see you. Bye. And I said, ooh, no. Matter of fact, when I was in the feds and the state, Fed and state, and when they give you that lick in the feds, they give you this readout, once a month, and it tells you, you got this for that, and you was caught this, and you was convicted of this, and then now because of that you got 300 months, and then this is the date here, and you got so much credit already, and they give you this calculation sheet. I forget what the joint's called. And then you look at it, and it gives you an understanding. Oh yeah, okay. Well, I got 4.5 years to go, and with good time, it comes down to 4 or whatever it might be. Well, my paper, Lord have mercy, just had a bunch of zeros on it. See, because when they looking at all day and all, they just put some zeros up there, because it don't make no difference, pal. You're going to be here. Well, when they were just vision, and I'm like, well, why you even, and for the most part, they didn't even some cats, depending on, what you was looking at, if you had like a short time, 5 and under, then they would give them to you like once a month. You had time a little longer than that, they give you once every 6 months. And then, cats doing some fat numbers, they give you once a year. And then, so once a year, almost no matter what, you'd get some. And then even if you was, had a bunch of zeros, they give you that. They give you that joint once a year. And I said, why you give me this, And I would just take that joint and I would just stash it, But I wouldn't look at it. After I looked at it the first time, I wouldn't look at it no more. Because what they was handing me was what they believed. I'll say that again. The paperwork that they were giving me was what they believed. They believed I was never going home. I didn't believe that. I didn't believe that and wouldn't accept that. I spoke earlier when we came about brainwash, and some of y'all is being brainwashed right now and don't even know it. When you get up and you turn that boob tube on, that television, that TV, it starts to brainwash you. When you turn that TV on and it's talking corona, and this, that, and the other, it brainwashes. I see people, when I go up, because I told you I live in a small place. Now, when I go to these cats are saturated with fear. I said, well, how can you not be? It's all on the internet. It's all on the TV. When you turn on your Facebook, it's there. When you to somebody else's face, when you put on Instagram, you just open up your phone. And if you think that that's not programming you into their program, man, you crazy. What do you believe? I don't believe nothing. I believe that what I say is for me. So they would come with their little papers, understand? And I'm not accepting that. I would take the paper and but I wasn't strong enough in the beginning to even look at it. Because if I looked at it, oh man, I ain't never going home. Man, as they say, the devil is a lie. And then let me tell you this. Right after I give my sentence, man, I come up into the joint. Hey, you know, folks, because they're the same joint. Everybody from the hood dump me up. Hey, where you been? That's where you been. I get up in there and I'm telling people, yeah, I'm going home, man. They see it. We know. Nah, I'm going home. I don't care what nobody say about nothing. Because what you believe ain't got nothing to do with what I believe. What you think ain't got nothing to do with what I think. Telling you, man, that what you believe is what you believed yesterday created your today. I'm going there with you right about now. What you believed yesterday created your today. And if your belief is founded on what they're believing for you, his story, then you are in trouble. If you believing that you poor, ignorant, dumb, then guess what? When you get up tomorrow, you're going to be, hello, somebody. I'm here to tell you, man, you need to understand. I tell you, my sister-in-law, she took a picture of a a picture of a Jaguar. She took a little picture of her and cut that picture out and put her in the seat of the Jag and put that joint on the refrigerator. I'm telling you, it couldn't have been no more than 4 or 5 months. She put the picture of the Jag and the picture of her in the Jag up on the refrigerator. What do you believe? Listen, if you're not consciously working against the brainwash, then you're being brainwashed. If you are not consciously working against the brainwashing that they are putting forth, then you are being brainwashed. Brainwash don't come on with all obvious and bells and whistles and, oh, all you people are stupid, this, that, and that. Although they do that one too. It's subtle, man. And I'm telling you, when it's the most subtle is when it's more oftentimes than not the most effective. They slide and brainwash on my people now. They're so cold it ain't even funny. I used to hear the young rappers talking about, man, we can't even rap about the stuff we want to rap. He said they're only really paying for us to rap about the sisters and talk crazy about that and money. And I'm like, wow, really? And then you realize if all these folks is listening to that, then they being brainwashed. They programming their own mind to that foolishness. Kill that, you couldn't hear him, and go out and F that, because she's and get the money. If you ain't got the money, then do what you got to do. Get the money. You go to bed with that in your mind, you're going to what? Process that and wake up with that in your mind. And now it's not only in your mind, it's in your spirit. It's in your spirit. Programming, man. What do you believe? That's my question today. I often say, if you believe you can, oh, I love that smell. If you believe you can, or if you believe you can't, you're right. If you believe you can, or if you believe you can't. Let me tell you, man, come out from up under that programming. There's 3 ways to program that subconscious. Repetition. How my boy Panic say that? Repetition, trauma, and I forget the last one. It's going to come to me. But as you program that subconscious goes to work in manifesting to bringing that out. Repetition, program, repetition, trauma, and signs and symbols. And they really kill us with the signs and symbols. They really do that. Give it up. Stop feeding into their program and start reprogramming yourself. Put your program in place. They say in 2 weeks you can create a habit. So if you practice something for 2 weeks, it can be habitual for you. That's what you need to be doing. First and foremost, some of y'all need to get away from your dead friends. Can I say that? First and foremost, some of y'all need to get away from your dead friends. I said that. Okay, so I can't say that. I'm going to say this time now, okay? Are you ready? You ready? Some of y'all need to get away from your dead family. Some of y'all need to get away from your dead family. The crabs in the barrel is going to keep you in the barrel. Some of y'all need to get away from your dead family. You need to put down that dead music. You need to put down them dead readings that you're reading, and you need to get a hold of the stuff that you want to be active in your life. You are not going to do real estate by reading a book on cooking. So if you're thinking about doing real estate, you need to put yourself in a real estate environment. Can I get a witness somewhere? Thank you. If you're thinking about doing real estate, you need to put yourself in a real estate environment. Come on, thank you, man. That's enough, thank you. It's my guy. I pay him for that. If you're thinking about being successful, you need to put yourself around successful people. And you might not be able to put yourself around, I'm trying to think of somebody successful but you might not be able to put yourself around somebody at the top, but you can start working your way up. You need to be feeding on things that represent the direction that you're going. You need to be meditating on things that represent the direction that you want to go. This is simple, man. This is reverse brainwashing 101 right here, because the brainwashing is going down. It's going down, man. I be listening to stuff now, because it's interesting when you start watching the television and whatnot with consciousness. You start seeing how they be putting it down. You be like, come on, man. Don't everybody see the movies? And they tell you, the CIA been producing movies since the 40s. They got their hand in all the movies that come out. They want an understanding being related through the movies. And you be getting it and don't even be realized. All the movies, all the television, all the media, everything that they put in front of you, they put in front of you. Is that political? Yeah, that's political, huh? Okay, I ain't talking political. Remember, man, y'all, no political. I'm talking for you, about you, to you. This ain't got nothing to do with them. This got to do with you. In all actuality, this really ain't got nothing to do with you. I'm speaking to myself. Because I tell you, I'm not trying to get on no YouTube. I don't even get with that. I don't even. And I'm like, yeah, because this, I'm like, you really? Facebook? Really? Okay, yeah, all right. So this is for me. This is to reinforce the things that I know and believe. And I go to bed with positive, listening to consciousness. I get up with positive, listening to consciousness, and throughout the day, consciousness. And if I do get a little something on the side, I look at it and I read it, or I watch it or listen to it with a conscious mind. I don't look at it and say, oh man, is that how it is? You know, all black people are thugs and thieves, and wow. And when they put that program down, man, we so programmed till that it goes right in, and we don't even have any inhibitors up anymore. Here's the cold part. They put that propaganda out all over the world. Black folk the most hated folk around the planet. That's political. I'm leaving that alone. I'm talking to you and I'm talking to me. There's things that I need to promote in my life so that my peace and harmony continues to be such, so that I can continue to flourish with love. And the love is for me. I'm not that cat that's tricked up talking about love everybody, man. I don't that's not. Read it for real. You know about the word I'm up there. No, you need to get that. They got too many wars and too many fights all up going on in real life, all up in the Bibles and carrying on for me to be tricked with that. That's a trick. That's a trick. You can get mad if you want. Don't get mad at me. I'm talking about there. The word said that I come for the house of Israel. I ain't come for everybody. And I watch when they be moving and stuff. They tell, yeah, this, that, and other. How come y'all just can't? Well, you don't. That's how come we can't. You know, every time we try to, get our little stuff together, y'all be see, y'all just all, you racist and don't want to. What is you talking about? Love my people. Love my people. Be one and don't care who like it or don't like it. Be one for me. That's what's up. So again, I just want to get that little something to you to get that to you, to ask you the question so that you can ask yourself the question. What do you believe? Do you believe that you're blessed, highly favored? You believe you're the head and not the tail? Do you believe you're special, anointed? Do you believe that you have the power to lay hands? Do you believe that you can speak into existence? Call those things that are not as though they are? That's what it says. If you Bible-based and all the other different spiritual books allude to that. What do you believe? What do you believe? Whew. Shondo. Come on, Hondo. All right, yeah, I had to make the way up here to give you that today. I hope you like getting it as much as I like giving it to you. I like giving it to you. Yeah, this is getting fun. I had to take some of them inhibitors off me. Worry about what, man? I could care less now. Care less. I'm on a mission, man. On a mission. What do you believe? What do you believe? Do you believe it don't make no difference who's up in the White House? You still got favor. Do you believe that you can still change the course of things with the energy and the power that you have? Do you believe you have power and energy? Do you believe that what you say? I like what the one verse says that we were anointed and that our words would not fall to the ground. Ooh, do you believe that? I do. I do. Some of y'all might know the Wizard of Oz. when they went to see the wizard and they was getting ready to get up out of there and the dude's cracking with and the lion was coming up out of there. He said, I do believe in ghosts. I do believe in ghosts. I do believe in ghosts. I do. What do you believe, man? You believe you're the head and not the tail. Above only and not beneath. That's what I believe for you. Hope you believe it for yourself. Again, Chaos963 doing it to you in harmony. So groovy that I dig me. Thank you for your ear. And I'm going to continue to bring it. And I hope you continue to listen. So, having said that, check out the sites, 963.com, Cash App 963, PayPal 963, Twitter 963, Facebook, now all them up there, Facebook 963, Instagram is 963HZ, it's the only one that's different. So again, I thank you for listening, and whenever you hear this, act upon it. Figure out, understand, what do you believe, and if you're not believing something that is moving you in a positive, strong direction, you might want